Good morning and welcome to online summer finite math. So what I want to do is take a minute to show you a few things on the website to get you adjusted to it and talk a little bit about how the course is going to work. So when you log in, you have your home page right here. There's a tab for announcements. This is where I'm going to be posting the weekly updates and any sort of other announcement you might need. So you want to check this often. From the home tab again, if you want to look at that real quick, you can get to the syllabus from there, and you can also get to each one of the 16 modules. We'll talk about how these work here in a second. So let's go to syllabus. We can get to that from here as well. So we click on the syllabus. Here's all the instructor information. Email is the best way to reach me, so if you can send me that email. And then office location if you're on campus. And then it just kind of goes through the basic syllabus stuff of the course. The neat thing about this is if you go all the way to the bottom, they actually have the due dates for everything. So you can see that all the due dates are Sundays. They're all Sundays, and you can see the whole block of stuff that's due. Okay, so for this first Sunday coming up, you have a couple homeworks, a couple quizzes, and some discussions. So you can see everything at the end of the syllabus and when it's due. So that's kind of a neat aspect of that. All right, if we go back up here, let's go to modules now. This is where the majority of your work is going to be in this course. So click on modules. So we start off with module 1, and if I click on the overview, that'll take you to all the objectives that you're going to be learning. Then at the very bottom, you can see that there is a homework assignment and the first discussion. So if you click on homework, that'll take you straight into the homework assignment in my math lab. Alright, so here's this one. This is kind of a review. They're pretty easy questions. But work through these 31. That's the homework for week 1. Alright, then if we go back to modules, you can go, so this is module 2 now. Homework, quizzes, different things here. Alright, now this one has a couple sections to read. So to read sections 4.1 and 4.2 in your textbook. And it's not obvious right away how to get to your textbook. But if you go to next, then it'll pop up. Here's kind of the multimedia library. Here's where you can search. You want chapter 4, sections 4.1. And you can look at different things here. Let's just select all and find. So it's kind of a search for your textbook, and you can pull out what sections you want at any given time. So, did I get it? There we go. All right, so you have the multimedia textbook. This will go through and just basically give you a text. There's different videos. If there's a specific example you want to see done, whether it's solving a system by substitution or using a graphing calculator, these are extra videos for you. And there's PowerPoints as well. So these are kind of your textbook type things, additional videos, and you can open up those from there. Alright, so one thing you'll notice is when you go to the modules, let's just go back and look at this one, module 4. The homework and the quizzes are all in My Math Lab. So the first thing you have to do is go here to My Lab and Mastering, and you have to click on that to get your textbook linked. Now mine's already linked up because I've already done it, but there will be a button somewhere here basically saying, get My Math Lab. Okay, so you want to go through here first. You do not want to go to the Pearson website directly. You want to get your My Math Lab through the Canvas page, because then that links to this course. Okay, so going to My Math Lab is the first thing you'll do before you even start doing any homeworks. Alright, so that's the main thing. So you just basically go through the modules. If you want to know more about due dates, go to the calendar. Calendar is the best way, for me, I think, to see the due dates. I'm going to go ahead and turn off all this, just put one course up. So here's the 83 end section. If you're 84 or 85, it's the same thing, just different color. And you can see all your due dates are on Sundays. So on Sunday, here's all the stuff you have to do. So you want to make sure you're getting all that done. The next Sunday, you got another block worth of things. The next Sunday, another block. The only other things to mention here is midterms are basically you have a whole week to do the midterm. You have to schedule that yourself. And we'll talk more about that when it comes up closer. But basically, you have from Monday all the way and actually through the Sunday. Right? So you have basically a whole week to schedule that. If you're doing it on campus, you'll want to schedule it Monday through Friday. If you're using the ProctorU, then you could probably do that on the weekends. All right, so the midterm week's there. We go to the next one. Here's the week for your final. Okay, for the final exam, you have from the 24th to the 30th. The biggest misconception I get is people think that because it says the final test is on the 30th, it has to be done on the 30th, and that's not true. You have a week to do that. You get to schedule that yourself. All right, so this is a summer course, so it's abbreviated. You have basically have to do twice as much, so make sure you keep up with the assignments. Let's go back to, nope, not do that. Let's go back to courses. Once you get to the calendar, it's kind of hard to get back to your course. We'll just go through here. All right, and so this takes us back to the home page. Okay, so just a reminder, make sure you go to announcements often. Anytime I post a new announcement, you'll get a notification about that, and they're going to be up on here. And you want to make sure you do that. There's a link to ProctorU if you're doing your exams through there. Tutoring.com. It's a nice web page for help. And that's basically the majority of the site. So anytime if you have questions, feel free to email me. The best place to find my email is just in the syllabus and right up here at the top. All right, so good luck with the course, and I look forward to a great semester.